You also find out he did the same thing 2 days later, but not on the bed. This time it was on the couch. This was with another girl.
Being a 100% provider in 2024 is a scam. You're my woman and you can't put up 50% of the bills? You're broke and lazy. I said that.
Drake's mansion is only on 1.5 acres. I originally bought 5 acres. I seen this, I'm like, man, I don't want no neighbors.
Is that a green screen? That's a green screen behind y'all. Quit playing with me.
They don't think a black man, with more money than y'all favorite celebrities can actually own something like this.
Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get on my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this.
You don't need any WNBA players?
No, I really don't. I mean, like, I know their faces, but I'm terrible with names.
What about you? Can you name any of them?
I could either. I'm just as bad. I have terrible memory. So.
What about the WNBA team that plays here? New Yorkers,
I am a New Yorker, but I didn't even know.
And the Liberty plays
NYC, right? Yeah.
So, can you name 5 more teams?
I don't know.
Your favorite men's basketball player?
I think Shaq is really funny.
Who's your favorite women's basketball player?
Someone on the Utahns.
This is what's going on, right? Now, they want WNBA basketball players to get equal play. In order for that to be so, they can't get equal pay just because they play basketball, right? Guys make the sport popular. That's why they're naming male basketball players.
We're from Connecticut.
So you guys can name one NBA player, I'm guessing, right? You guys can do that.
I'm an NBA player, yeah.
Can either you name a WNBA player?
No, I cannot name a WNBA player. I can name women's soccer players.
Give us a few women's soccer players then.
What's her name? Oh, Rapinoe. Hope something. That's about it.
One who's trapped in Russia right now. I forget her name. Do you know what I'm talking about?
That's right, yeah. I'm gonna give you her first name, and let's see if you can get the last name. Ready? Brittany
Spears.
Not a basketball player, but good try. Who's like a famous basketball player that you know, a men's basketball player?
I mean, all I can think of is Michael Jordan, to be honest.
But the hard question is, can you name a women's basketball player?
No, I actually can't.
What do you think about that argument that people say women's sports should get paid the same as men's? Do you think that makes sense?
When women get to the point where they can attract as many fans and they actually deserve the same income, then the argument can be made. But I've seen that argument across like all sports, and I don't really think it's fair. But, yeah.
You know, I've seen a great idea they should do for the WNBA. A lot of people said it. Lower the rim, maybe to 9.5 feet, right? 9 feet, the women think would be too low. I think so too. 9.5, you would have a lot of women dunking on each other. A lot more people, even guys will watch. I'm such a basketball fan. I even watched the WNBA back in the day. I remember, I think her name was Leslie Sparks, Rebecca Lobo. I'm talking about all the old school women who were on the female dream team back in the days. That's when I watched the WNBA, around the first few years it was started. After that, got boring. I stopped watching. The marketing dollars just weren't there.
Put a finger down if it turns out the guy you've been dating for the last few months actually had a girlfriend. Not only that, but there was around 4, probably more girls that he was dating all at the same time. The night you met, you went back to his house and you had intercourse in his bed.
We do not care.
This was a
The night you met, you went back to his house and had intercourse in his bed? Okay.
lie. It was actually his girlfriend's house, and he was scrounging off of her and living at her house. She was away on holiday, but the whole time you were dating, he told you this was his house. Little did you know, it was his girlfriend's house. She was on holiday with her family, and he had intercourse with you in her bed. You also find out he did the same thing 2 days later, but not on the bed. This time it was on the couch. This was with another girl.
Whose fault is that?
Another lie he told you is that he had a Volkswagen Tiguan, however you say it. However, every time you saw him, he never had this car. He always had a smart car, and his Tiguan was always in repair. He told you that he was borrowing his mum's smart car. However, this lie didn't be kept up for very long. He changed lies quite quickly and then told you the reason you couldn't go to his house, because you thought it was his house at the time, and the reason he didn't have the car is because he was working for a criminal activity gang, and he was doing naughty things for them. And these naughty things were in his house, and he was using this car to do the naughty things with as well. The reason that you couldn't go to the house is because there's naughty things there. And the reason that you can't see the car is because 18 months ago, he got a drink driving ban. And so his car's been taken away, his license has been taken away. So he's illegally driving a car from this criminal activity gang. This all turned out to be lies. The house was his girlfriend's. That's why we could never go there. The car was just because he had a smart car and he was too scared and sad to admit he had a smart car. That's how sad it was. You also have been exclusively dating for the last 2 months. And about a few weeks ago, you went on a date to Fair Game in London and had a really nice time, and a message popped up from a girl and you thought it was a bit strange and you questioned him on it and he said it was someone from work, so you believed him. The next day he was acting very strange on his phone. Turns out he then went to go and meet this girl and went on a date with her. He met her on Hinge. He told you he'd never had Hinge in his life. He'd never even had dating apps. Little did you know he was chatting to lots of girls on Hinge. Anyway, this one in particular, he went on a date with. He took you to the place that you two went to together and then went back to her house and had intercourse with her in the same place that you had intercourse in your house the day before. Let me know if you want a story time.
To repeat everything we already said.
That's popular with a lot of women, I'm sure. Now, think about this. I'm sure you guys have heard it before. I'm sure you guys have seen videos. Women said, "Why did you tell me that you didn't have money? I would have rathered you lied to me." So she's telling this story time, and women usually would have rathered guys lie to them. And then the second mishap, she said she was with him the first day. So turn around and imagine how this guy must have looked, right? He must have been everything cracked up to be looks wise. So she ignored everything, hence why she gave it up the first day. And then she's telling the story. Now, women are feeling bad for him, sure. She got some comments, I'm sure, where women are really, "Oh, yeah, they lied to you," because it's happening to them too. "Oh, why do men keep lying?" Because women are telling them to. It's wild. It's crazy, but that's what we're living in now. We're living in a state, continuous cycle of lies. And why is that happening? Because most women want it.
Y'all, soft guy era made it to Fox News, like the Fox News. Being a 100% provider in 2024 is a scam. You're going to go broke. Let's read this. You're my woman and you can't put up 50% of the bills? You're broke and lazy. I said that. Can I ask you guys a question? And I want everybody to answer in the comments. Which couple is more likely to attain generational wealth? The one that puts 2 incomes together or the one that just puts 1? If you answer 1, I want you to put your hand on a burning hot stove because you're good for it. Oh, goody, I'm not going to be paying any bills because I'm going to be cooking for my man 3 times a day. I'm going to be doing his laundry. That's literally a lot of work. Hold on. You guys are eating 3 times a day? What you think your man is, C-bum? You think he's swole rickets? I'm not going to lie. Anytime I eat 3 times a day, I say, whoa, aren't you greedy today? No, not for real. My guy, Eddie Abu, he said, y'all should just be eating once a day. Eggs and some beef, right? Like, let's be real here. Everybody pay attention.
You'll be a lot more healthy. Everything he's saying, like, people are laughing. But most people eat 3 times a day, but still, because we were told to. But he's right. If you ate 1 time a day, there's a lot of guys that do it. You'll live a lot longer because your body is regenerating itself when you're starving. Like a lot of times you go 24, 48 hours without eating, your body's healing.
Attention to what Mark said. We all know being a provider in 2024 is a scam. So we don't care. We're not doing that anymore. We know that's old fashioned. These women got money. These women are working, so they need to contribute. That's the truth. Hey, May 3rd, we're dropping these hoodies. We're done with the broke women. No more broke women. Make sure you're following the Headhunter University page so you can get your soft guy era merch.
It's true. And there's a reason why that made it to Fox News. And the reason why I made it there is because it makes total sense. This is something women have fought for a long time, but they don't want to adhere to it, right? And why don't they want to adhere to it? Because they have other women coaching them and telling them not to deal with it. Don't deal with a man that wants to go 50-50. That man is broke. No. Usually if you have more of an income or you can generate more than one income, even if she's not doing it, but I wouldn't be the guy to do that. But still, a lot of times you need a woman that's going to be there financially, especially in the West, unless you go be a passport world. But not everybody's looking to do that. So, soft guy is here to stay.
Let's tour this $5 million mansion.
Going on, bro?
You ever think you'd live in a house like this?
Hell no.
Show me around. Where do you want to start?
The front area, $100,000 egg. Can I interest you in some brandy or some tea?
Do you ever have like crazy parties here?
I'm the Black Gatsby, man. This is 10 acres. Drake's mansion is only on 1.5 acres. I originally bought 5 acres. I seen this, I'm like, man, I don't want no neighbors. Let me just buy the house next to me before they even come in here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I just bought the Cullinan.
The inside is so
Come
sick.
I love these massive doors.
Each door is $40,000.
Holy shit. When was the last time you cooked something for yourself?
I made these fire ramen noodles.
Can you tell me what you have on?
Wedding ring, the rollie. We have my custom piece. Everything on me right now, the $500,000.
Can you tell me a little bit more about your business?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. Who would completely broke, bro? I put the last $300 in my own business. I made $1 million in my first 5 months.
What is that business?
We white label products, work with influencers. We're more in the health space now.
Do you teach this e-commerce stuff?
At all levels. I got students that's doing $60,000 in 48 hours.
I was eyeing this thing, dude, like genie in a bottle vibes.
When you rub it, I come out.
Yeah.
Now, I show that for a purpose, right? It's to inspire, but it's more than that. It's more than that. Now, you see that man there? I show that because I seen this next clip first. Now, this next clip, you know what happened? He had a hyena that thought he was on a green screen. Don't believe me? Let's check it out.
You don't own nothing. You look playing with me. You look in the church.
It says millionaire proves to woman that his mansion is not a green screen.
You don't own nothing. You look playing with me. You look in the church. That's just like, that's like sitting there. Think about, you said I'm in church.
Matter of fact, is that a green screen? That's a green screen behind y'all. Quit playing with me.
It's a green screen.
Walk down them stairs. Walk down them stairs.
Come here.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Yep. Chill.
It's a green screen.
It's a green screen.
Exactly. Like okay. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
It's on black people. Go.
Okay, walk down the stairs. You petty. How you
I know
do that?
black people.
She said, "You petty. How you do that?"
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Tell them to say hi. Tell them to say hi.
You talking to him?
Okay.
Our black people never seen nothing like this, so they don't think that it's real. They don't think a black man. They don't think a black man, with more money than y'all favorite celebrities can actually own something like this. Son, you can go. I'm sorry.
Because you walked in the mosque.
You can go back to. You
walked in the mosque.
Is your mansion bigger than Rick Ross? Take us.
Hold on.
Some of you.
This is what he says now.
Hold on. We comparing. Are we comparing houses to other people as if it matters?
We sure are.
See, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something that y'all probably don't understand. Poor people discuss people. Middle class people discuss events. Rich people discuss ideas. We're only thinking about the ideas to make us more richer. We're not caring about who's and what's. And this person got more when your ain't got nothing. I can care less about their homes because I'm not in their house sleeping. I sleep in my own home. I can care less about anything they got going on.
Now, that man had the time, right? Now, he has racks. You seen that? He's one of those kind of guys. He don't mind stunting on him. He doesn't mind because he's doing it. He's doing the work. As you just seen him in the next video before that, right? Showing his mansion, showing how much land he has, dressed to the nines because he doesn't mind, right? He has the time. So he had the time that day, his time off. He had fun doing it. Now, he wasn't trying to bash her. He was probably trying to motivate. He probably does motivation where you can call in. First thing she does, call in and pit down another black man because they don't believe that another black man can make legitimate money, not being a rapper or a movie star or a sports player. It has to be a background. right? Oh, because people do that. But you can tell when it's a background. I can't lie, though. You really couldn't tell at first. When he had the son come down the steps and was talking to him, she should have just been quiet. She said, "You're in a mosque." She said, "You're in a mosque." And it's wild, but a lot of people feel that way. But that's just how it is, man. But I'm happy to see there's another brother that's shining like that. That's inspirational. She should have took it as inspiration and let it go. But you know, they will never, because the hyenas will always do what? That's what she was doing. And not getting ahead. It's tragic. But anyway, y'all, thank y'all for watching. See y'all next video. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also see you guys down in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think about the video. Also, if you guys want me to react to something, you're welcome to send me an email at more to life YouTube. That's the letter U, then TUBE @gmail.com. Thank y'all. See y'all next video.